Okay, you're getting images.
Mm-hmm.
What are you seeing?
Okay. Beautiful outdoors, green grass, beautiful trees. You know, the leaves rustling from, I hear that like the trees are just moving with the wind. And then I'm getting these cabaret, but angels, male angels, like in little underwear, but big, white, like massive span of wings.
Wow.
And they're just flaunting themselves and being very flamboyant and doing like dancing and gymnastics and all this stuff in the grass. And it's like a spectacle. And it's, yeah, that's what I'm seeing.
Wow. That's amazing.
Yeah.
I
It's a
love
beautiful
that.
day. Yeah.
It's so lighthearted and fun.
It's fun. Like, it's really fun. They're just so in it and in your face and, doing this stuff, and their necks are going like Beyonce. Like, yeah.
Wow. Yeah, well, the energy was really strong coming in here. Like I felt it. So it must be the angel energy again.
Mm-hmm.
Do
Very
you,
earthy, though. It's in the earth. I feel like it's down here, but it's high vibration.
wow. Okay. What else do you see? Anything else around?
Well, now they're all going in a circle, like they're all putting their hands on each other, like on their shoulders,
Mm-hmm.
and turning with their, I don't know, it's just so happy, so gay. It's the gayest angels I've ever seen in my life.
The gayest angels ever.
Yeah, ever. Like, they're just loving it. And they're wearing high heels, like
Oh my God, that's amazing.
graceful, because I could see their calves too, like as they're walking in these high heels and dancing. Strong calves, beautiful, gorgeous, like bodies. And then just the wings, like they have like the perfect bodies, and like Hugo Boss underwear. I don't know, whatever. Calvin Klein's, like Marky Mark, and their Funky Bunch is like there, and I don't know, it's just really funny to see.
That's amazing. So what are they doing out there? Just dancing?
Their celebration, it feels like celebration, being free, enjoying nature and being one with nature, and just allowing themselves to express their heart, their soul, being alive, being here, wherever they are,
Mm-hmm.
being who
Well,
you are.
being who you are. Can you ask the angels, where are they?
I heard one of them say Nebraska, but they're kidding. Like, they're just like, they're I don't know, it feels like very European feel to it, but it's like out in a very quiet, open field, really far away from, so the opposite of New York City. Not at all concrete jungle. It's just alive. There's nothing here that's man-made. But it's somewhere on Earth. I think it's a sacred site.
Hmm.
That's what it feels like.
Okay. Well, let's call in Cameron's higher self now.
Willing. All right. I like that.
Amazing. Thank you for speaking with us today. Are you,
Yes.
so you're good to answer some questions for Cameron?
Bring it. Ready to talk.
Great. Cameron
Just
went,
before you start, I'm hearing a lot of playback on myself. I don't know if,
the sound.
yeah, I could hear myself like echo.
Well, let's ask the angels if maybe they can tone down the energy a little bit, the angels and our teams, because there's nothing I can really do about that.
Okay. Wow. It stopped.
Okay. Great.
Wow. Thank you. That's like, that was immediate. Great.
Great. Okay. So Cameron wants to know, when will a boyfriend manifest for him?
Is that a real question?
Mm-hmm.
Well, he can have a boyfriend anytime he wants. He can have a boyfriend right now. What kind of boyfriend does he want? You know?
I think he wants to align with his soulmate. I think that's what he's asking.
That's more specific, because anyone can have a boyfriend anytime. Cameron needs to align with himself. Let's go inside first. And he needs to really think about what he wants to manifest in a partner. He's a master creator. We can always create our reality, manifesting everything that we want. So he's just going to have to take out that pen and paper and jot down everything that he's looking for in this special someone, particularly boyfriend. Whatever he's looking for in a partner, he can manifest it. Create that image of what he thinks or what he believes is perfect for him. But he also has to think about what is perfect for the partner. So therefore, he's going to have to really look at himself and know that it's not just a one-sided thing. It's not somebody's going to come in and, you know, fit like a plug. He has to be able to fit too. It works both ways, not a one-way street. He's going to have to think about it, flip the switch a little bit in the eyes of his lover. What does the lover want from him? And therefore, he's going to have to align with that.
Okay, thank you. So he needs to get specific about what he wants in a partner.
Oh yeah, people need to get specific. This is just a general thing. I mean, you say, I want a boyfriend. You could go get a boyfriend. But you have to be specific about who this person is going to be, what this soul is going to give to you, or what you as a soul are going to give to this person. What is the exchange that you'd like? Create. You can make anything you want. It exists.
Beautiful, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
His second question is, what was the main reason for incarnating into his family for this lifetime, and what is he supposed to learn from them?
Family is supposed to show you a lot about patience. You know, we're not always going to get along with family. They're always there to mirror something back at yourself. It's something that you'd have to heal inside so that you can see yourself not separate from your family, but one with your family. That's why you choose them. And so what he's going to learn from this family is just a lot of patience, a lot of compassion in this dynamic, learning to put himself in the shoes of the other, of every member of this family, and seeing himself from different perspectives in this family. It's always about reflecting on what everyone is also deflecting off of each other, projecting.
Yeah, I know families can be difficult.
Yeah, of course they can, but it's a chosen thing, something that you wanted to learn. And once you embrace that, you know, without resisting who or what they're trying to show you, regardless of how it makes you feel, how if they hurt you or not, or if they bring joy into your life, you know, at one point or another, it's giving you something. It's always a gift. Always look at it as a gift. Because once you can accept family, usually it's very difficult to accept family. It's really a gift. It works to your advantage. Can't necessarily, I mean, because you chose them, right?
Right.
You chose this. So you can't really resist what you've chosen on the grander scheme of things.
So he needs to look at, like, put himself in their shoes and look at the situation from each of their perspectives.
Yes, and paint that picture. There's really a big picture here at stake. It's really there. He has to put the puzzle piece of each member to see what it is on the outer scale of it.
To
and
see
what
it.
everybody is giving to each other. Like what he's providing them in their lessons and their choices of having him, choosing him as their family and vice versa. It'll make it a lot easier that way.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then you can see it from a higher perspective and understand.
Yes. Instead of, you know, looking at it very, you know, closely, you're not going to see anything when it's close like this. You got to be able to stand back and look at it further.
Right.
Excuse me.
So the main thing he's supposed to learn is patience.
Patience.
Okay.
Patience, compassion, empathy.
Empathy. Okay, thank you. So, third question, he wants to know, will I go to New Earth in this lifetime?
Cameron, are you on Earth right now? What is New Earth to you? What do you want New Earth to be? In order to create New Earth, you have to create New Earth here, where you are. That's what New Earth is, by creating New Earth here.
Can you explain that a little more?
Of course. There's a vision of what New Earth is. But exactly what is this vision of New Earth to each individual who believe in New Earth? Your New Earth could be a lot different than what his New Earth is, or what New Earth is to Karen. So it's really one place, but in our own perspective. And so in order to get to this new Earth, you have to create your new Earth here, where you physically are. There's no jumping out of the bodies. It's really being here. Can you withstand being here in this density where you chose to be? And create a happy life, a high vibrational life, true to yourself life. That's what it is. When you can create that and be that and live that, you are creating your own new earth without having to jump there or fantasizing about it or thinking that it's this extravagant new place. It's really right here. Just as we ascend, everybody's in this ascension process because we're just trying to get to a higher state of consciousness, just as we are in these 3D bodies. And as we're ascending, the earth is ascending. And just understanding that as the earth is ascending, that is the new earth. So we have to start here, where we are, 3D, and then ascend to get there.
Yes, I think people misunderstand and think that we're just going to wake up one day on the new earth in a whole new place in a 5D environment. But you're saying that it's not like that, that we actually have to create the new earth, that we are ascending. We don't get to skip any steps in between. Like we are ascending and have to raise our vibration and consciousness to 5D. We don't get to skip from 3D to 5D. That we actually have to go through the ascension.
In between, ascending up the steps. You have to actually do stuff, do work. You don't just skip steps. You got to do work to get there, to really be there. But if you feel resistance, like you're not happy in your life, you're not going to get to New Earth. You got to create your New Earth here to make New Earth.
Right. So in order for an individual to create their own new earth, they have to do the inner work and be authentic and make themselves happy.
Yes. Release all of the stuff that does not serve them. Get rid of it. You don't need it. It's there to teach you, though. It's there. Everything that you're resisting or everything that you feel is working against you is really the stepping stone to an ascension. You're ascending. Once you can get over that hump, you're moving forward, leveling up. People need to look at it that way. It's not there to keep you behind. It's really there to make you jump over it, to learn, to grow, to expand, to be true. Because what we really fear is, on a very basic level, with everyone else in the world, let's say, who are not awake yet. Let's talk about that, okay? They are afraid of other people, what other people think of them. Very simply. Just getting rid of that, fear of that judgment. Once you get rid of that, let's put that away. What's stopping you? Nobody. Because we're not giving anybody that power. We're just allowing ourselves to be whatever that is. And so we move on. And then we're going to get hit again on a new level, different type of people, perhaps spiritual people that, may not be, they're awake, but, there's still an ego in the way. Maybe more so 60% ego, 40% soul. And they judge you because whatever, there's still a bit of judgment there because the ego is more dominant still, even though they're spiritual. It exists, there's different waves of spirituality here, the spiritual folk. And then, you have like these mentors here, and then you feel like you're progressing further because you don't want to listen. On a higher level that even though they're spiritual, or the energy that they're emitting does not resonate with you. So then you stop caring about what they think and you move further. There's always different levels. I don't know if that's clear, but you're always going to encounter different people who may appear as spiritual or whatever. Like we're talking about this, the people who are asleep, the people who are a little woke, and the people who are more woke. And then to the point where they're so free, they don't give a fuck. Yeah. You want to reach there. 5D in a 3D body. That's where New Earth is, okay?
So you're saying that the obstacles in our paths are actually there to help us level up.
Yes, and people are the prime example of leveling up, because these people are there to trigger you at every turn that you go, just to make sure that you're learning your lessons.
Okay.
Know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh. Yep. Gotcha.
Is that clear?
Yes, we're creating new Earth here, like in each our own physical realities,
Yes.
from the inside out,
Uh-huh.
by being
Always
authentic.
inside out. Your internal will always reflect the external. So if you're good in here, you are not going to see anything ugly out there. Not to say that ugly does not exist. You know, we do have shadow self. That is the beauty of duality in this world. But once you accept the shadow self and love it and show compassion for it, God, you're going to see what a beautiful world you live in, just where you are. And you're going to be like, how the hell did I not see that before? But it's all a change of perspective. When you're good inside, your outside's going to reflect to that. Always a mirror. Everything and everyone is a mirror to you. So if you choose to see the beauty in a really dark and heavy person, you know, someone who's really whatever, you are seeing the light in them as you see the light in yourself. You are not going to be bothered by how they are or how, you know, they project themselves onto you, because you know on a higher perspective that you're only seeing what is a reflection of you. And in turn, you can send that compassion back out to them and reflect back to them so that they too can ascend as well with you. That's how you change. This is how the ripple effect of allowing the ascension process to continue, is by always not deflecting, but by reflecting the beauty that you see in them and back into them so that they could see it in themselves.
Beautiful. I love that so much. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So then I have a question. Will we be able to create new Earth in our lifetime? Like, will we see us raised to that vibration in our lifetime?
I really believe that it is possible. It's you know, anything is a possibility. We can either get sucked by fear and no, stay here in the 3D, or we could know better, do better, and ascend higher and just hold that thought that I am going to commit to myself and I'm going to work my ass off to love me and exude that. Because again, we are all reflections of each other. And if we can create that for other people who need that example, you're going to inspire them to do the same just by being yourself. And then they're going to do it for somebody else. And it's going to keep going further and further and further. And yes, if we can take responsibility for ourselves and raise that vibration, you know how many people we're going to affect just by doing that? Because, you know, it's not like we're just coming in contact with one person. Sometimes we go to work, we get in contact with like 50 people. And you can do that for 50 people. And they could do that for 50 people each, you know? So it's growing. So it is possible. New Earth, getting to New Earth is absolutely possible, because if they can change the perspective of what Earth is, or, you know, their life, the perspective of their life, yes, definitely. We can hold a higher vibration of that and help purge all that crap. Then yes, definitely. We can all heal.
Yeah. Is it true that ascension is speeding up now with these more intense energies?
Yes. However, people need to remember, again, is that they have to remember to come back home to themselves, not to look outside of themselves or hold this illusion of this new earth that doesn't exist when it doesn't exist within them.
Can you explain that a little again? Sorry, I missed it.
When people are holding, raising their vibration and such, they can hold great thoughts. But this is outside of themselves. Holding this great thought. I'm holding the new earth here in my hands. Holding this great thought right here. Okay. Can you see it?
Uh-huh.
New earth. Okay.
Yes.
Holding it and believing in this. Do you see it? It's actually an illusion. I don't see it. It's not really there. Because this is what they're putting their power into, an illusion. They're looking at this, and they're not even focusing inside.
Right.
In some, I'm going to call that, it's not really false light, but it partially is, because what are you illuminating? Nothing. Really. You're holding a thought. Yes, it's a beautiful thought. But is it really a reflection of you? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So yeah, you do have a community where they're just holding,
right.
They're all like this.
Right. Again, people are looking outside of themselves and not anchoring that light in here into 3D Earth where we need it most. Is that what
Yes,
you mean?
they're anchoring the light in their hands of this new earth, and it's like, what are you going to do with that?
Right.
You think you're just going to jump into this illusion?
Right.
When you don't want to work and be sovereign here?
Right. Because they do say like the 5D Earth already exists, right? So people naturally think then
Just like our 5D self does exist too.
right.
There is a higher perspective of us else, there waiting for us to align with it. So
Right.
when we align, it's so
Right.
easy.
So we have to align with those higher versions of ourselves. But I think the misconception comes when people think they're just going to wake up one day on the new earth. Like left 3D earth and are now on the new earth, not understanding that we need to create that new earth here, that we're not getting out of our shitty 3D lives, that this is something that we need to create from the inside out to make our outside world a new earth, a new 5D earth, but we need to create that and go through all the steps of the ascension process to do that. We're not just going to wake up out of our sleep one day and arrive on the new earth or have spaceships come pick us up and take us there. Is that true?
Absolutely, right? Oh, Tom Cruise waiting for these beings to come pick us up and bring us to somewhere, I don't know.
Well, that's a lot
where they're
of it.
Supposed to bring us. We're here.
Right, but that's a lot of the misconceptions that get spread with the ideas of the new earth.
New earth. We are new earth. We are the potential new earth. We are only responsible for our own new earth.
Gotcha. Okay. Question number 5. Cameron wants to know who his guides are and how they communicate with him.
Did you not see that cabaret dance at the beginning? Those are part of the guides.
Wow. That's awesome.
Yes. He's got also angels, flamboyant angels that just want him to come out of that. Be there, be himself, live it, be proud, very, very proud of who he is, love what he's been given, express it.
Express
very
himself.
confident, very confident. He needs to let that out.
Mm. The
Get out
fear.
of that. Get out of that different closet. He needs to get out of a different closet. It's a different closet now where he has to be who he is. Just him.
Mm.
No labels, just him, who he is. Just be that beautiful being.
Mm. He is a
Express it.
beautiful being.
Yes.
So getting out of that fear of judgment.
Yes, whatever that may be. Doesn't matter what it is. It could be at work, it could be just amongst friends, amongst family, where he censors himself. No more censorship. It's really just be yourself. Don't apologize. Don't feel bad. That is your truth.
I know a lot of people hide in the spiritual closet and not talking about, this kind of stuff with their friends and family
Right.
because they're afraid of being judged.
Yeah. Who cares what they think? They just don't know. And it's okay.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with you. Let them have their opinions. They're just opinions. It has nothing to do with you. Just be who you are. And like sometimes it's just like, well, how do I do that? Well, just do little things at a time. Start to retrain others and how they see you. Just start being that. It takes a process, but I mean, like, slowly it shifts. We all shift.
Mm-hmm.
Just take the shift as you see fit, as you see comfortably. Just
Baby
get
steps.
yourself, yeah. And then when you're ready, just be that. And it doesn't matter, like, don't wait for anybody's reaction. Just be that. Don't stop yourself from being who you are to make other people comfortable. People
Mm.
need to stop being comfortable,
Yeah.
because then they'll just unzip themselves and just, you again, reflecting yourself onto others to give them permission to be themselves too. That also is a ripple effect. When you can feel safe and secure as who you are, you give other people the ability to be safe and secure to be who they are.
Mm.
When you have that confidence and that safety, that energetic safety to be around because you accept them for who they are, other people will be willing to open themselves up because they're going to know you're not judging them. So this is it. Just trust yourself that you are perfect and that's it, and you're beautiful and you've got so much love to give, just who you are. Express yourself. Be kind, like you're already being that. Don't be afraid. Don't stop yourself from, overthinking and saying, like, is that appropriate? Just express yourself. As long as you're kind, you're not hurting anybody. And if it offends them, that's not your business. They got to look at themselves. It has nothing to do with you.
Thank you.
Hmm.
So how do those angel guides communicate with him?
Hmm. It's like when he gets that burst of excitement
Mm.
that just, this.
I could tell Karen's feeling that.
Yes, that excitement, just like,
Yeah.
yeah, it gets the body going, and it's just like, go, be, express, be creative, do whatever the fuck you want. Do what you want. What do you guys say? You're an adult. Do whatever the hell you want. Do whatever the hell you want. You're an adult.
Yeah, that's what we say.
The whole world is an empty canvas, and you can create it as you so wish.
Mm.
Just like these angels are freaking cabaret dancing in their Marky Mark underwear. Perfect. Beautiful, long, muscular legs. I think that's Karen talking.
Okay, so bonus question. He wants to know, I already answered this for him, but I want him to hear it from his own higher self. He says, do the higher self, ascended masters, and archangels hear me when I call them in?
What? That's like question number one. It's like, is that a real question? Yes, we are here to be of service to you. You're here to listen. You want to talk to us? We're ready. Just talk to us. We are present. We are there for that very reason, to assist. We are benevolent beings of the light, higher aspects of you. We're there to serve and to love you through every turn that you need. You know, if you need help, you need guidance, you just ask. But pay attention. You have to pay attention. If you don't pay attention, you're not going to hear us. We're there. And we'll show you which way that you feel right here. You're going to know. And then you're going to feel the cabaret dancers coming on in, and you're going to get that excitement because you're going to feel it right there. You know what I mean? And you're going to know. Yeah, jazz hands. It's going to be great. You're going to know. You're going to know. We're there.
Oh my God, I can't. So then the next question is, do you have any advice for him?
Advice.
Yes.
That's broad. Okay. Well, let's stick with the theme of this session. Number one, what you want, you have to ask and be very specific. Okay. That's why I always say, take out that pen and paper, jot it all down, be specific. You want a handsome man? Handsome man. Very specific. It's very literal. Handsome boy. Well, boy, you want an adult. Handsome man. You know, be specific. You want what color hair, eyes, you know, you want to be this height about, you know, don't be specific on height, but, you know, give a little window. You know, you just got to ask for everything. I want someone kind. I want someone independent, you know, someone where you guys like could really complement each other and just meet each other halfway instead of, you know, being imbalanced. Also, whatever you want, you have to be. Okay, so whatever you want to see when your eyes are open, all your eyes, is what you have to be inside. So be that. If you want to live in an authentic world, you have to be authentic. You want to live in a kind and loving world, that is exactly who you have to be. And even though the world will show you its ugly face at times, you just have to send love there. Just as you would want someone to send you love when you're at your shittiest, you know, moment. We all have them, and it's okay, you know, because that's part of who you are. And just forgive yourself, love yourself there, you know. You're growing, and allow yourself to grow. And as you grow, you're gonna raise that vibration. You're gonna feel the angels coming in, you know, you're gonna get more in tune, you're gonna ask, you're gonna talk to them. And it's okay, you know, if you feel crazy sometimes, catch yourself feeling crazy, because you're gonna be talking to us all the time. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with talking to us, just as how I'm talking right now. I'm just saying, you know, I'm just talking. Just express yourself. We're there. We're like your invisible therapists. We're there listening to your every thought, desire, need as your human self. And we're here wanting to give you everything that you've been here to come and receive. It's your birthright. You know, manifest, create. You want that new earth so bad? You want this thing here? You gotta make it here. Be the new earth. You are the new earth. You are the new earth. Be that. Create it so that when you open up your eyes, you're gonna not need you to hold this invisible ball. It's your world is the new earth around you. Become one with it. And again, take the time to not overanalyze. Don't give your power away to others or situations that you feel do not serve you. But also take a minute to reflect on it and see what it does bring to your life and what it's trying to teach you without, you know, going through the monkey brain and overanalyzing it. But we're there to teach you, and just know that it's there to serve you, always to show you something greater for you to get over and learn. You know, you're such a vibrant being, and you have so much to offer the world just by being yourself, your beautiful self. And you're going to be being the example of other people and giving them permission to do the same. So if you feel like there's nobody around you that's embodying that beautiful light, you have to be the beautiful light. So see it in yourself first. And then you're going to start seeing your world around you change drastically. Everybody's going to see, because you're doing something great. All right.
All right. Thank you for that.
You're welcome. Don't forget the jazz hands.
Jazz hands.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just going to say this. Cameron would like his higher self and guides and ascended masters to shower him with healing energy and ascension codes. If you guys can take care of that, please. I told him he could ask at any time for that, but to also be careful what he wishes for, because sometimes you can really feel the after effects of those ascension codes and activations you ask for, right?
Well, that's why we are here on Earth. So use the energies of the Earth to work in your favor too. You got to connect to the Earth. Let her help you through the process. She's there for a reason. You're both ascending together. So she's there to help you.
Okay.
It's just why the angels were dancing on the earth, like, get it?
What were they? They were saying, like, connect with the earth more?
Connect with the earth more. The angels are here, you know? They're here with you. So connect where you are. You don't have to jump out into a different dimension. You're going to start to see that your life is beautiful where it is right here, right now.
Okay. And as his higher self, you can send him healing energy when he asks for it.
Yes, he has to ask. I
Okay.
can't give him anything that you don't ask for. How are we
Okay.
going to know? It's just like a relationship, okay? You got to ask. Ask your partner. Hello, I'm right here.
Okay, gotcha. Well, this has been a fabulous session and amazing talking to you. So
Fabulous.
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 I don't want to let you go. This is so fun. But we have to go. Are we complete today? Is there anything else you would like to say before we go?
Oh, I love my boy very much. I'll see you, okay? Ask for me. I'm right here. I'm right here. Ask.
Right here. All right. Thank you so much. We love you and we love Cameron, and maybe we'll talk again soon.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.